at the Pearson pumpkin farm. You'll know this place. It's right on 10. There's a quilt in the peak of the barn, and I'm sure you guys have all seen it. What we're doing is I wanted to show you this little boutique that's here. They're done for the season, but there's so many cool things that you use next year. Keep it in mind for all your fall needs, decorations, that kind of thing. So let's take a look. So we're inside the boutique, the barn boutique, and I wanted to introduce Corey and Betty. They are the women that is behind all this. Well, and they make a lot of these decorations. So I'm going to kind of hand it over to them, and we'll find out a little bit more about this. So tell me a little bit about your farm.
Well, welcome to the farm. We're glad to have you out here. The farm has been in the Pearson family for many years now.
Since 1946.
Wow. Now, I think we had spoke before, and you said this was kind of the brainchild of your son. He wanted to do the pumpkins, is that right?
Yeah. My husband homeschooled our younger two kids for quite a few years, and they were responsible in the fall for sitting out waiting for bale customers and cornstalk customers, and our son Doug said, "Dad, we need to have pumpkins." So they started by buying and reselling pumpkins, and then a couple of years later decided to just grow our own.
That has got to be an unbelievable amount of work to grow all those, you know?
Yeah,
It's a family thing, right?
It's a lot of work,
all right,
but it's a lot of fun.
I had been looking around, and there's so many cool things, so I want to just kind of show everybody what you had. There's antiques here. You've got the popcorn.
Yes.
There's some really great candles. I keep going on about that, but they're supposed to bring up a memory. Is that right? A childhood memory, like
scent is inspired by a memory from their childhood. The company is called Sisters Heritage. It's a good friend of mine and her sister do this together. And each scent, it was inspired by a memory from their childhood, and there's a little brown tag on each candle that tells a little bit about the memory that inspired that particular scent.
This one is baked cookies, and if you opened it up, you'd swear they just came out of the oven. So there's so many different kinds. Cabin nights, wildflowers. It's got to be some of the best candles I've smelled in a long time. So make sure you get by here and take a look at these. Let's take a look around, and we'll just show everybody what you got.
All right, let's do it.
You lead the way, and I'll follow you.
We have honey from our own farm.
Oh.
We don't take care of the bees, but the honey is from our pumpkins and gourds and squash. It's a very light flavored honey. It's very delicious.
It's my favorite.
The popcorn we grow here on the farm, and this is something that people really keep coming back for. It's a wonder, I didn't expect that popcorn was going to be anything
It's
special.
always a hit. It's like one of those memories.
Popcorn. But the truth is, it has really surprised me and a lot of other people at how different it can be.
Well, I think the good thing too is it's natural, right?
Yes.
You grew it here, so there's so much other stuff in packaged food that
It's a non-GMO product also.
That's good. That's
A lot of people buy this little spag. It makes one serving.
For a
And
tester?
They bought, well, sometimes for testing. We give it away as a sample, and a lot of people buy it for gift baskets. There's florists and
Good
so on
idea.
buy
I
it for
like
gift
that.
baskets.
But popcorn is always a great smell. You know that right off the bat. So, let me ask you. I know that you grow your own pumpkins and stuff, but that's not all, right? You have several different kinds of gourds.
This year, we planted 40 varieties of pumpkins, gourds, and squash.
And I noticed some of them, they're on the other side, and we'll get a picture of them, but some of them are very unique. I mean, it's just crazy. I've never seen it before. So we'll get a picture of it so you guys can see it, but make sure you get in here. You have a lot of antiques, a lot of decorations, Betty, that I understand you make a lot of those decorations?
Yeah, and my daughter makes these cornhusk flowers.
I seen those yesterday, and I'm like,
I just make stuff.
that is so cool.
Yeah,
They're both very gifted with creating unique things.
I
But it
wish
makes
I had the
these.
mind's eye to see that. Of course, I just see a corn stalk until this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's such a great idea. So, you guys take a look around. You might come up with some ideas of your own, but these ladies are very talented.
I make little stalks with different things on them.
I love that. Fall is my favorite time of year, absolute favorite time of year. So this is right up my alley. Now, I just wanted to show you real quick. Here's some of the different gourds and pumpkins, or I suppose they're not a pumpkin. A gourd?
Those are gourds.
Oh my goodness! And these last for a very long time.
Some of them will actually dry down and be permanent.
Okay, and I know. I just wanted to ask you, give us a little info on how they should store their decorations and stuff to keep them for the following years.
Well, if you're talking about broom grass stalks, then I decorate them with different things, and you just store them upside down, and they keep from year to year. But you want them like out in the garage where it's cool, and store them upside down.
Yep. How about the gourds? I know we had talked about, a lot of people, they start kind of getting decayed or whatever, and they throw them
Sometimes
away.
people give up on them when they're in the drying process because it starts to look like they're molding. That's really part of the natural drying process. And as they dry, that mold dies off. And if you just let them be
In a cool place.
in a cool
dry.
place,
Dry. Yep.
You don't want to lay on cement.
Moisture.
yeah,
Yeah.
they will eventually become like wood. And
Oh,
you can
okay.
paint them. You could use a wood burner on them. You can drill it. People
Use
make
it-
birdhouses out of them.
Year after year.
Yes.
Great, great. Let's go this way. I just want to show you guys all the rest of this stuff. There's so much stuff to look at. And I firmly suggest you do stop by, take a little time and actually look at everything. Now, this boutique is open from September 1st till Halloween. So it is a great place to come and get all of your decorations, your pumpkins, your gourds. Talk to Corey and Betty, they'll help you out.
And while you're here shopping for your decorations, we've got the corn maze for kids. We do a straw bale climbing pile, a popcorn pit. Where some people have a corn pit, we have a popcorn pit.
Nice. Gotta like that. Kids will like that. I think I like that.
There's a lot of antique tractors outside that we have out, and the kids are able to get on them and explore them.
Yep.
A lot of kids now don't have access to that kind of thing.
No,
like
and they really
did
do like
years
it.
ago.
It's like a magnet for children.
Yes.
You see an old tractor and they're like, I need to get on there. We did our intro by your truck out there, and you said, I was talking to you, and you said your husband and your son had built that? Is that
Yes.
right? Oh,
Yes.
I really like. I need that in my front yard. So. Just,
Sorry.
if it's gone, don't look at my house. So that is it for us. We wish you all, a great holiday season, and don't forget October 1st, or I'm sorry, September 1st till Halloween. This little boutique is open, and of course you'll see all the pumpkins and lots of decorations. There's so much in here, you gotta stop by and take a look. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
We'll see y'all soon.